You don't need to have a native speaker accent to score high in IELTS. You don't need to use complex grammar structures in the speaking test. You don't need to fully answer the question to still get a high score. Are these claims true or not? It's all true. Let me show you how to make it true in the IELTS speaking test. Let's go! Hello everyone and welcome to today's video session. My name is Lavan and I'm one of the IELTS teachers here at LangGo Learning System. Let's start today's lesson right now. One special thing in this lesson is that I will give some wrong perceptions of candidates in IELTS speaking, and my smart version will give you the truth of that. Myth 1. You need to have a native-like accent to get a high score. No, many students focus on showing an accent like a native speaker. But how does it influence the marking criteria? Let's see. My partner will show you. Hi, here's the truth. Remember that your accent is not evaluated, just your pronunciation. They will mark how you pronounce every single sound, stress, and intonation. You can use online dictionaries to help you check the pronunciation of unfamiliar words. Or you can listen to native speakers through videos to mimic how they pronounce things. Myth 2. Don't use complex grammatical structures if you're not sure they're correct. Many candidates have a fear of using complex structures incorrectly. They choose to employ short and simple sentences instead. What do you think, my buddy? Actually, one who can use complex structures with some small mistakes scores higher than a candidate who just uses simple sentences. So don't be afraid to use them when speaking. You can record yourself and listen back to see whether you were grammatically correct. Try using the following kinds of structures: conditional clauses, time clauses, reported speech, modal verbs. Myth 3. If you don't know the answer to a question, you can't get a high score. In the speaking exam, the examiner won't ask you to show a wide range of knowledge in every aspect of life. They just care about what you have and how you deliver it in your way and using your own language. Is this true, smart me? Yeah, I agree. Remember that you can still use some hedging expressions to indicate your lack of familiarity with a given field. If you don't know the answer to the question, let the examiner know the reason for it and answer by talking about why you find it difficult. Don't just keep quiet. Some expressions you can use to show you don't know. Well, this is an interesting question. Off the top of my head, I would say I'd hazard a guess that I can't say for sure, but myth 4. Always take notes while preparing for part 2. Many students want to take notes before speaking, but this can be time-consuming. Do you have any method to speak without note-taking? One powerful thing that you have in your hand, but not many of you know, is the topic card. On the topic card, you will have some main points to talk about the topic. So use these as a starting point to organize what you want to say. When you've got the gist in your head, you can develop and deeper analyze it through examples and facts. That's easy, right? Myth 5. If you don't hesitate when speaking, you'll make a good impression. Speaking fluently, as I know, is one of the marking criteria in the IELTS speaking test. However, many students give feedback that they don't get a high score while they're speaking so fluently. Why is that? Can you explain it? It's true that speaking fluently is quite important, but only if you stick to a consistent flow of ideas. In other words, you should organize your ideas logically. Even if you conduct a long and fluent speech but makes no sense, you can't score highly. However, some pauses when you're thinking are completely natural, so don't worry about that. Here are some filler expressions to make your speech more smooth. To put it differently, well, you see. Remember and practice more. I think you can easily pass the IELTS speaking test with flying colors. As you might realize that there are many wrong assumptions that we've made about the IELTS speaking test. Unintentionally, it might lower your score. So to avoid them, you should practice these above tips regularly and apply them effectively in your real test. I believe that you can achieve your IELTS goals soon. I really hope that you found this session helpful in preparing for your IELTS test. If you want to sign up for IELTS courses here at LangGo, then please click on the link below. Our IELTS courses are designed to cater to your individual needs and to provide personalized learning pathways. Remember to like, share and subscribe, and please don't forget to click on that button to get notifications of our latest video uploads. I'm Lavan from LangGo Learning System, and hopefully I'll see you for the next video.